Hello and welcome to Reel to Reel. Well, the academic year has come to a close, but before students and teachers headed out on their summer vacations, St. Stanislaus Elementary School in Chicopee held a very special Mass and Gala banquet, the culmination of a full year's worth of activities marking the 125th anniversary of the school. And sadly, the retirement of two longtime administrators. Steve Filtonic has the story.
On June 11th, St. Stanislaus School completed its 125-year anniversary celebration with a Mass and banquet in the school auditorium. With students today enrolling from many communities and faiths, Father Brad Molunsky said St. Stanislaus has evolved from a strictly parish school without losing its true identity.
We really maintain a strong Catholic and a strong Franciscan identity, that people come here. Some people come, of course, there may be even people of little or no faith, or maybe not even practicing, but they sense that there's something different about this place.
The beginnings of St. Stanislaus School goes back to 1897, when three sisters of the Felician Order established the first St. Stanislaus School in the basement of the church. In 1902, the Franciscan Sisters of St. Joseph replaced the Felicians to instruct children of Polish immigrants in their native language and instill the religious teachings and values of the Catholic faith. To accommodate the growing enrollment, a new school was built in 1925 with 25 classrooms and a spacious auditorium. In 1973, a devastating 3-alarm fire destroyed the cherished brick building. Students were sent to Montmarie and Westover Air Base for classes while a new school was being built. It took nearly 2 years, but in 1975, a new pre-K through 8th grade building rose from the ashes. It has been thriving over the past 47 years. St. Stanislaus School has had numerous Franciscan principals throughout its history. Sister Cecilia Hare, known as Sister Seal, is its most recent. She and Assistant Principal Karen Shea arrived at St. Stan's in 1988. Sister Seal came from Milwaukee, while Shea is a lifelong parishioner of St. Stan's. She attended St. Stan's School, and her children and grandchildren followed. Both started as 7th grade teachers. Sister Seal taught math, Shea civics.
There is a true family atmosphere here, and people reach out to one another and care for one another, and that tradition continues for generations. And we now still have students whose parents and grandparents came to school here.
Then as they become parents, they remember some of those important values and things they learned here, and they want that for their children, and that's a positive reflection on what this school offers.
Trudy Juck is a longtime parishioner whose life revolved around the church and school. Like her parents, she attended St. Stan's School. Her children and grandchildren also graduated.
It was all nuns, and they had a house next door to the school before it burned, and they were good. I mean, they really taught you all the subjects and everything, and I loved it.
Juck also volunteered and worked in the main office for 22 years, creating all of the colorful banners which reflect the yearly faith-based school themes established by Sister Seal and Shea during summer retreats to the beach. Since 1999, when both transferred to administrative positions, Sister Seal and Shea have worked as a team, dividing up responsibilities according to each other's strengths.
And I was overwhelmed by her knowledge of this place and how easily she seemed to navigate things. But over the years, we have grown to know each other and appreciate and respect each other as working colleagues.
Their leadership pushed the school to achieve high academic success, with the school being accredited 3 times during their tenure. This year, St. Stan's also garnered the most Reader's Raves votes as Mass Alive's best private school in Western Mass. Other notable accomplishments for Sister Seal and Shea include the school's growth in technology, with each student having their own laptop and the addition of programs like robotics. Also, the preschool program was expanded to include 3-year-olds, and a much-needed playground was built on school grounds. Their goals for the school and students are driven by the Franciscan philosophy.
We're hoping that the children develop a love for education and want to continue to learn, become critical thinkers, and become good people. We're preparing them for heaven someday.
That they become good citizens. More than academic subject we teach them. If we help them to make a positive impact on the world around them, then we've done our job.
Luke Sarlin, Chuck's grandson, graduated in 2021. Now a junior at Pope Francis Prep, Sarlin achieved much success as a student. He was one of 3 students, all from St. Stan's, who was a Catholic Citizenship Contest winner.
St. Stan's is like it's a good family. Everybody's just looking out for you, and I guess all the teachers want you to succeed, and they want to see you like go somewhere in life.
The 125th anniversary celebration included a series of activities held throughout the year. Some of the events included an alumni basketball jamboree, a ladies' tea party, an alumni mass celebrated by Father Matthew Guidi, an alumnus, and a family barbecue. Also, a new St. Stanislaus statue for the school lobby was dedicated on May 8th in the gymnasium. Shea spearheaded the event to replace the original statue borrowed from the church. With Father Milunski's approval, Shea did the research and found a company in Italy that carved handmade wooden statues.
I am just amazed at this statue. It is better than I ever anticipated it to be. So I think that's great. I think that it will be a wonderful addition to our lobby. As you can see, he stands in blessing.
The culmination of the anniversary year included a banquet. Alumni could browse through the various memorabilia on display, which included yearbooks, photos, diplomas, and news clips.
We are standing on the shoulders of the ones who came before us.
Just as Sister Seal and Karen Shea arrived at St. Stanislaus together 35 years ago, they are leaving together. In July, each begins a well-deserved retirement. Sister Seal and Shea thank the entire St. Stanislaus community and their families who attended for letting them pursue and achieve their dreams for the school.
Yes.
What are you going to miss the most, you think?
Kids.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing those children, hearing their laughter, and seeing their smiling faces.
Yeah, I agree. It is the people and the relationships we've built over the years. I definitely will miss being here at St. Stan's, and the children are the joy.
About a year ago, both agreed the anniversary year was the right time to pass the torch to someone else. The new principal is Catherine Murillo, a former student and teacher at St. Stan's and lifelong parishioner.
And I know the Franciscan tradition lives on in you. God bless you and keep you.
As the school year ends, one generation says goodbye and closes the book, while another generation begins a new chapter at St. Stanislaus School. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.
Sending best wishes to Sister Seal and Mrs. Shea in their retirements. I'm sure they will be missed by the entire school community.